Henry Norwood back to return. Ryan's kick end over end. And Stanford trying to keep it out of the end zone. Uswa Manum. Did he do it? The officials are talking. It appears he did. And the Utes will be in the shadow of their own goalpost at the 1.
Manum did an unbelievable job of coming down with that ball and touching his feet in.
Here's another look.
Well, the punt is up, and it's fantastic because it's short of the goal line. But better yet, Uswa Manum.
Rolling on the field is a kicking team member possessed the ball in the 1-yard line.
Utah with the ball at their own 1-yard line. Wilson, 10 of 16, 138 yards and a couple of touchdowns so far today. And here's the inside give. Picking his way across the goal line, trying to get some breathing room for Utah. Is Bubba Poole. Minimal gain for the Utes.
And you can hear the fans, they're booing and they're loud. They have to understand that they're in the closed end zone field. Their offense needs it quiet.
Gain of a yard out to the 2, 2nd down and 9. Wilson play action, throws. Carl Williams quickly brought down. Probably forward progress to the 2 before A.J. Tarpley brought him down, along with Barry Browning.
I'll tell you what, Utah has a lot more guts than I do with that throw at that position on the field. I mean, I can see taking it vertical a little bit, but going horizontal across the field, that's tough. And they get it done, and they stay where they're at, but whew, that's dangerous.
3rd down and 9. Utah just 1 of 4 on their 3rd down so far. They just get it off. Wilson toward the sideline. It's caught by Sean Fitzgerald. And he gets a 1st down for Utah.
Now Barry Browning, the DB, is way off. It's going to come off to your right here, and you'll notice there's space between when he catches the ball and Browning starts closing. You got 3rd and 9. The worst thing, other than a touchdown, the worst thing is allow him to get a 1st and get out of it.
Travis Wilson showing off his arm strength right there. Bubba Poole. Another Utah 1st down. Tarpley on the tackle.
Well, after that first quarter where they exchanged touchdowns and whatnot, both defenses have kind of locked down, and this is the first real offense. They're still in their own end zone, but first real offense we've seen out of either team for a bit.
14 yards for Bubba Poole. Another carry for Poole. And he's out to midfield. Jordan Richards the stop for Stanford. Along with Ed Reynolds, 21 yards, another big gain for Bubba Poole.
Zone blocking, and all he's doing is getting the ball, picking a gap, and going north and south. That's where he's good, is that he sees daylight, decides when to go, and he's going north.
7 carries, 69 yards for the sophomore from Vegas. Wilson keeps it this time. Dives across the Stanford 45 to the 44.
Utah bringing a little tempo to the game, trying to get that defense running side to side. There's that mesh. He takes it and go. Gets again right there. Wilson taking a page out of Bubba Poole, north and south.
Gain of 6, 2nd down 4. Wilson to Poole. Another Utah 1st down. Uswa Manum on the tackle is right now. Bubba Poole slashing through this Stanford defense.
Well, with all that perimeter play in the first quarter into the second, spreading out that defense a little, now you get hat on a hat and you run north and south. You got them spread just a little bit. So now Stanford has to kind of decide what they want to do to stop this attack. And Utah seems to be one step ahead.
Lucky Radley takes over running back for Poole from the Stanford 29. Radley's first carry gets outside. Lucky Radley inside the Stanford 15.
Sean Fitzgerald has had some big blocks as a wide receiver on the perimeter. And there's another one right here. He'll be off to the right. He's going to come into the screen right there at the edge, blocking against Browning. He's had some big blocks out there already. 3 or 4 times he's been the guy.
16 yards for the cousin of our own Curtis Conway. Radley sidesteps a defender. He's down to the 11. Kevin Anderson to tackle. Junior from Taft High School in Inglewood. Radley with the carry. How about that? Utah over 100 yards rushing against this powerful Stanford defense.
They have done a good job of mixing perimeter, edge, and inside runs.
Second down 8. Travis Wilson. Quarterback run, takes a big hit. Shane Scove lowers the boom on the Utah quarterback, no gain.
That one hurt me a little. Shane Scove closed ground and put his head down. Oh, hear the pop. And Scove was below Wilson, so Wilson was trying to get low. Wasn't going to do it against a linebacker, and a good one at that.
When you're 6'7", 240, it's hard to get low.
That it is. I'll tell you, Shane Scove, great job, recognition. Both linebackers were right there, Tarpley and Scove. They saw it, closed on it fast.
Bubba Poole back in, 3rd and 8 for Utah at the Stanford 11. And Kyle Whittingham coming off the Utah sideline to get a timeout.
Utah. That's their first
So we'll take it with the Utes. They're on the move in a tie game late in the first half. Today's Cold Hard Facts are brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light and the explosiveness, Glenn, of the Utes.
Oh yeah, last year, no plays over 50. This year, 9. And how about Drez Anderson with 5, all on his own.
11 plays for Utah, 11 yards or better in this one.
I think that's a process, too, of the impact that Dennis Erickson has had on this offense.
They're averaging nearly 8 yards a play today. Wilson fakes the give, and he throws it away over the head of Radley. And a penalty marker comes in late. Ben Gardner with the hit on Travis Wilson, and David Shaw is beside himself on the Stanford sideline.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, 49 on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
And it didn't look like he got there late, so let's see if something happens after he gets there. Now he's looking, as you can see. The only thing I can think is because he puts his body weight on him or he hit him with his head. They're always going to err on the side of safety.
David Shaw is fuming on the Stanford sideline. It gives the Utes a 1st and goal at the 5. Shane Scove trying to sneak up. Might have been offside.
And a good show of sportsmanship right up there. Ben Gardner came up, shook hands with big Jeremiah Tofiono.
Offsides, defense, in the neutral zone. Half the distance to the goal. Maine's first down.
And for all, as physical as this is, a really nice show of sportsmanship between those guys because it could get chippy and nasty. They understand what it's all about. I think at Stanford, they like to say tough gentlemen.
4th penalty for Stanford in the 2nd quarter, and they average only 5.2 a game. 1st and goal from the 3. Drez Anderson takes the handoff. Touchdown, Utah.
Good fly sweep. Nice thing that I like, Drez Anderson knows he's got to get in the end zone, sets up the block of Carl Williams on the perimeter. Great job. That's a gutsy play call. A long way to go for the score, and they make it work.
2nd score for Drez Anderson today. His 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And Utah leads for the first time. Andy Phillips nails the extra point. And the Utes right now stunning number 5, Stanford, with 3:48 left in the first half, 21-14 Utah.
I say gutsy play because you're running horizontally, but it comes this way. It's going to come all the way across, but then as we get to the end zone, and we'll get a nice block. Look at the setup of the block. He lets Carl Williams get in position, and here it's coming right at you. What a beautiful view this is. He tent stakes that leg. There's Carl Williams right there with the block, and Anderson goes north and south to get in.
Utah goes 99 yards in 11 plays against the Stanford defense, and some mistakes we're seeing from Stanford that we don't normally see.
The penalties certainly, but I think what Utah has done is incorporated enough variety of wide runs to stretch that defense horizontally and get north and south because they're big. And then the tempo kind of tiring out that defense